Good morning, everybody.
Lord.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up. In Provincetown.
Okay.
This week featuring. Wake up, wake up. Can I have some coffee? Make it strong, please. Hey. Oh. Hey. No, really, can I have some coffee?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wake Up in Provincetown.
It's Friday, June 11th, 2021. And you know what that means.
It means it's the day after your birthday.
You do know what I
Okay,
mean.
good.
Yeah, yesterday was my birthday. My family's in town, my sister, my nephew, my dad. My sister's sitting right over there.
Yay.
A couple of people are sneaking in the backstage door.
Which we don't encourage.
But it turned out to be a beautiful night for a bonfire yesterday.
Cute. We're going to show a little video in a moment.
Yeah.
Cute.
It was a little breezy in town and chilly, and people were like, oh my God, it's going to be so cold out there. And then you got there, and it was so sunny and warm, and just when you see the way the light changed over the course of the evening, and it was just really beautiful. Lots of my favorite people. Made me very happy.
Yeah.
What did you do this week?
Well, it was Pride weekend here in Provincetown.
That's
Let's do weather and tides just so everyone
Okay.
knows. I'm sure there's some people getting dressed, picking out their ensemble for the day, and they need to know what the weather's going to be like. So, today's going to be mostly cloudy, high in the upper 60s, which is really cute. Maybe not quite a beach day, but definitely put on some flip-flops and give a stroll around town. Tomorrow is going to rain in the morning and be kind of chilly throughout the day, high 50s, low 60s. But it's always fun in Provincetown.
High tide today is at 1:10 p.m., which means high tide happy hour all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, and
Cute.
Sunday. Sunday it's at 2:30, which is like peak
Oh, perfect.
happy hour moment.
Yeah.
You'll be there. I won't be there.
I thought you're...
This is my Sunday off. We're alternating
Were you
Sundays
working last
now.
Sunday?
We're alternating now.
Because I can't remember you working the last few.
I couldn't make it the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend because something bad happened to me.
Something bad happened.
Something bad happened. And then the next two just weren't my Sunday. And now I'm back. You guys, we have a really great show for you today. Our dear friend Shånn Treadwell is here to talk about the opening of his brand new gallery on Commercial
So
Street.
excited for
Today's
this.
opening day. Like, what Shånn doesn't know, and don't tell him this, is that we're actually going to follow him out the door to the gallery. He's going to open it up. We're going to be the first ones in there, and then we're going to instantly judge everything on the wall.
Cute.
Does Shånn know that?
He's like, as long as you bring money, I don't care.
Who else is on the show, Harry?
We also have the incredible Varla Merman, one of my faves. We're having her back again.
This is almost the 1 year anniversary of our first show.
Yeah.
Which Varla was on.
Second show.
Second show.
Third show, actually.
Back then,
Back when we barely knew what we were doing, and now we kind of know what we're doing.
almost know a little more than we knew a year ago.
Right, exactly. Yeah, last weekend in Provincetown was Pride weekend, which was so incredible. Did you have a good Pride weekend?
Did I have a good Pride weekend? Yes.
Were you proud?
I'm always proud.
Good.
It was a really good time. What did you do?
So I went to...
Were you on that insurrection?
I wasn't, unfortunately. I was working.
Oh.
We gay insurrected town hall here in Provincetown.
It was Alex Morse's, our new town manager's, first official proclamation, right?
Yeah, it was really incredible. The gathering started right here at the brewery. It was a really fun vibe. People had a bunch of beer, hung out. The town crier was here. Trampolina was here. A bunch of other local celebs. We all hung out for a bit. Then they left me while I stayed here and worked. But there was performances by Kaya Cristal and Jonathan Hawkins. That's a performance, Jonathan. Jonathan sang the national anthem. And I love how last weekend when he gave me all the details about Saturday, he left out the fact that he was performing.
Why be so shy and humble and modest when we know you're not?
If you've ever seen Jonathan Hawkins perform, you know he is just so shy and coquettish.
You also performed Sunday night at the Follies, did you not?
I heard that was incredible. Unfortunately, I was working, but heard it was really good. But one of the highlights of my Pride weekend is I did go to opening night of Velvet, which was the kickoff party for Pride weekend. It was really incredible. It was, I think, the first time in Provincetown that I felt old.
Really?
Which was very exciting. The crowd at Velvet was very young, very diverse, and I feel like that is something you don't get to see a lot in Provincetown. I think the average age there was 22 or 23.
Really?
It was.
Who says the kids can't afford to come here?
Right. I thought that's what was really incredible. I think Pride Weekend might be a first foray for a lot of young people to come to Provincetown, and of course they're going to fall in love and become lifelong lovers of Provincetown.
Thank you, Provincetown Business Guild, for that.
Yeah, and also thank you, Janet and Alan, for throwing a really killer party.
Always.
Yeah, Maria and Stefan were behind the bar, so all stars on the bar. They were busy, but obviously they let me cut right to the front. I'm like, excuse, hi, I'll have a vodka soda.
Who's that old lady cutting in front of all the kids at the bar?
Exactly.
I was at a wedding.
Whose wedding?
Well, Saturday was the only wedding that the Red Inn's going to do this year. Mark Walsh and Brian Raffinelli's niece got married there, so the place was closed to the public.
And if Brian Raffinelli put his finger on it all, I'm sure it was a gorgeous wedding.
I've never seen so many peonies in my life.
And they were pink too, right?
Pink peonies everywhere, hanging from the bar, and nobody told them that one of the bartenders is 6 feet tall. So all night long, I'm walking into these tendrils, flowers in my face.
Sounds romantic.
It is, unless you're allergic to peonies.
Are you allergic to peonies?
Oh, something was making me sneeze. It might have been all of that straight love in the air.
That could have been anything. But speaking of Velvet,
Yeah.
one of my favorite parties that gets thrown here in Provincetown is relaunching again this Monday. Gesellschaft?
One of those is almost
Something
right.
like that.
Yeah.
But it is one of my favorite parties. It's Monday night right at Velvet. It's typically a themed party. People go a little nuts and dress up. And I don't know if there's a theme for the first one. I think the typical first theme for Gesellschaft is bloom or flower related.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows?
Ask Janet.
I will.
Just text her.
I'll text her.
Oh, the first Showgirls happened last Monday.
Work.
You were not there.
No.
I went. We have a little 2-minute video of that to show you later as well. That iconic moment at the end of the show where Ryan walks down the line of queens and says who won, or asks the audience who they want to win. It was so nice to be back at Showgirls for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah. The last 2 weeks have been a constant parade of things we haven't done in so long, and it's so weird. It feels really surreal because it all feels bizarre, but super normal at the same time. You walk in a house, you're like, this is crazy, it feels weird, and then within 4 seconds you have your shirt off and you're covered in sweat in the middle of the floor, and you're like,
just like old times.
just like old times.
Are you going to make your phone call, or are we going to show them a video?
Oh yeah, I have a really important birthday phone call.
Whose birthday is it?
Just let me call. Jesus.
So anyway, if you guys have never had the opportunity to have a bonfire on the beach for your birthday, I highly, highly recommend it. It's such a good idea to have a bonfire for your birthday. Not everybody gets to do something like that. It's special. It's like family, love, light, nature.
Are you gonna answer your phone?
It's a number that I don't have saved, and I don't like to answer calls like that. It's a random 617. Sounds like Boston to me.
I'm gonna kill you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, of course.
I made a wish.
Yay.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I got Bob a little chocolate cake from Connie's for his birthday.
OMG, we're gonna eat this off camera in a
have
little bit.
Yeah, we have a rule that we like to break, but we shan't be breaking it today, which is don't eat on camera. Yeah.
Watch this 2-minute video of the beach bonfire, you guys. It's so beautiful out there. Take it away, Jonathan. Show them all the nature and beauty we have.
That's why I don't have to be tricked into wearing a jacket. And I was like, realistic.
I just feel judged.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That looks like so much fun.
If you look closely, you can see the stars at the end. It was a crystal clear night. You could see every constellation that you can remember the name of from your
Cute.
childhood.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
all
just
the
figured
names?
that's what your night turned into by like 9 o'clock, just blackness.
No, that was Wednesday.
Oh, wait.
What?
So I have a couple little presents for you. One's from my
Oh,
mom
you
for your
do?
birthday. My mom loves to get you socks. Some
Oh,
dinos.
dinosaurs. Thank you, Doreen.
And I'm not like a super big gift giver, but if I'm out and about and I see something that I think someone will really like, I scoop it up. And I was out at Puzzle Me This, and there was a little something that I thought would be so cute. I thought Bob would love it. It's a playing card deck based on TV.
Oh my God.
Cute, right?
Playing cards with the geniuses of TV. Oh, and you know I
well,
love her.
That's what caught my eye.
It's the girl from Fleabag on the front, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and Breaking Bad. Two of the best actors ever. Thanks, Ari.
course, yeah.
You're so
I figured
sweet.
you'd like that.
You're so thoughtful. Now that you're an old lady at Velvet, you've become a really thoughtful person.
I'll bring my walker next week. Actually, oh, I do know the theme of Jizzle Shaft.
What?
It's emergency room, so I could bring my walker, and that would be appropriate.
You have a walker?
I don't have a walker.
Oh.
I'll get one though. Yeah, but the theme is emergency room for Jizzle Shaft on Monday, which will be very cute.
Interesting.
Yeah, very. I think that's one of Michael Alig's iconic parties at Limelight.
Really?
He threw was emergency room themed.
Are they going to have an ambulance out in front the whole night, just in case?
Probably a good idea.
I mean, if you call something emergency room, it's just like you're asking for it. Tragic foreshadowing. Just kidding. Nobody's going to get hurt.
We do have some really fun stuff going on at the brewery. Things are heating up. We do have a couple brand new beers for Pride Month. We have the Double Rainbow IPA. This is available in cans and also on tap here at the brewery. Super cute. It is a double IPA, so it's big, bold, juicy. It's got a little citrus to it.
Rizzo.
Yeah.
That's Paul Rizzo.
And it has some really incredible artwork by iconic local artist Paul Rizzo. It's big, brassy, juicy, and hazy. It is a little bit of fruit forward and a little bit of citrus. We had it for a moment last summer, and it was really phenomenal, so you're not going to want to miss this one. This is a limited edition, correct? Great. And also, Sam Adams reached out to the brewery, and they did a collab with the Provincetown Brewing Company. They made a wheat ale. It's the Love Conquers Ale.
Aww.
Get it? Get it?
I get.
But it is a stone fruit wheat ale. It has fruit in it.
Mark.
Peach puree, cherry puree, and grape must. So it's like a juicy, fruity wheat beer. I think you're gonna really love it. And it's really cute. This has some really cute artwork on it as well. I don't know the artist or the creator behind it, but Chris Hartley is on it in doodle form, which I think is really
Oh,
incredible.
that is
You see-
him.
It's him.
Oh my
How
God, that's
cute.
fun.
Yeah. So definitely stop by the brewery, pick up some of these in cans, grab a double IPA on draft, and take some cans home with you. I'm gonna get one just to save a can because I'm a big Paul Rizzo fan. So.
Me too. Paul Rizzo made it to
Oh
my
yeah, I have
birthday
this.
party.
This is the artwork
That's beautiful.
in large format. They're also launching a couple new parties this weekend here at the brewery. We have the Tops and Bottoms party. This is Saturdays 2 to 5. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's no real specific theme. It's kind of a gathering, but they're gonna use it to kind of have to launch things, have special events, special things. So stop by between 2 and 5 on Saturday, grab a beer. I will be here. That is the time in which I'm here. And also, this is one I'm really excited about. Sunday, 2 to 5 is Dyke Dock.
Is this a Kristen Becker joint?
It is hosted by Kristen Becker. As always, ladies are welcome in every space in town, but I love that they're gonna have a moment for themselves. I'll probably stop by and bother them, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll be welcome as well.
2 to 5 every Sunday, starting the day after tomorrow?
Yes. It's gonna be really cute. Kristen's a blast, so grab your lady friends and bring them on in. Also this Sunday, Art for the Border. This is a return of a charitable event we did last year, which raised so much money. I think $18,000. How much? Yes. But so the way it works is last time it was Mark Adams and a couple other artists that donated a bunch of artwork, and you donated $50 and you got to take home a piece of artwork. Tons more artists donated this time. There's some really incredible art up, so make sure you stop by this Sunday. See the art. You can also do it online. Make a donation. The art is super, super incredible, and it's for a really incredible cause. This supports a charity called Seguimos Al Delante, which provides aid for people at the border, which is really important because it's tough down there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, if you're in a charitable mood this week, I did one of those Facebook birthday fundraisers. I'm on day 3 of it.
And you're killing it.
It's very successful so far. Everybody's being very, very kind and generous. The charity that I selected, the nonprofit that I selected this year, was Helping Our Women, which is a local organization that supports women with chronic illnesses, just getting them around. Transportation is a big part of what they do, taking them to their appointments, buying them basic necessities, toothpaste, hairbrushes, skincare products, like just stuff that you need to live. For the ladies out here that are having a hard time in the outer/lower Cape. I think it's up to $5,000 already.
Wow.
My original goal was $4,200.
I'm like, I checked lot yesterday and it was like $3,200.
I'm gonna double it.
Work.
We're aiming for $9,000, you guys. So head over to my Facebook page, or I think you don't even have to be friends with the person. If you just Google Facebook fundraiser Bob Curie, it'll come up. Somebody else found me that way.
And click friend while you're at it.
Yeah. Like, love, subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I got out this week and I got to check out the brand new post office restaurant. So they did such a great job. They kind of revamped the space a little, and it very much made it seem more cohesive.
Yeah.
Like I was outside on the patio and it kind of was all connected to the indoor bar. I love what they did with the pops of color with the red all around. Service was really fantastic. The food was really great. I know it seems like a simple food, but I got the fish and chips, and I'm very picky about my fish and chips, and this one was really, really, really good.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I'm excited to see the performing space open on up.
When does that open? Who starts there?
Unsure. But Mike Flanagan runs all the...
July 2nd.
July 2nd it opens up.
Also, Mike Flanagan just announced a Whitney Houston show.
Yeah, at the post office.
I know.
That's going to be really fierce.
That's tailor-made for me.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. Thank you, Mike Flanagan, Jack Kelly, and all the post office family.
Maybe he'll do a Janet show next summer.
A Janet show is not as...
You would need backup dancers.
You would need dancers. It can't just be a piano singing thing, because that's not really what Janet did.
That could be cool, though.
Look, that's my girl, but she danced.
Yeah, she's a dancer.
It's not a singing show.
Did you make it to tea again besides the first one?
I have only been to the first one so far. Did you go?
I went on Friday, which was a little gray, but it was super cute. A lot of fun people were there, and for me, it was my first foray back into tea, so it was really fun.
You know what I did do for the first time?
What?
You know Yokorea is now doing a Mediterranean share plate concept at
yeah.
night? Metze? How do you say that?
Metze.
Yeah. It means mixed.
It means fantastic.
Great.
Everything was super delicious. It's all things under $20, like lamb lollipops, hummus, these 3 dips on a plate. I went with Tommy and Joey, so I was with my husband, my work husband, and my work husband's husband. It was very, very nice. The food's amazing, and it's a really great bar program. You would appreciate this because it's cocktails that change colors.
Work.
Really cool stuff.
Oh, he was telling me about an ice cube that
Yeah,
is
it's
cute.
like that remember that purple gin? which gets its color from butterfly pea blossoms. They're making ice cubes out of that.
Cute.
So when you pour the yellow drink over it, it just turns into this beautiful color.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it tastes like tequila, so I was there.
Work into it.
Yeah, so go there for dinner.
Yeah.
I also took my sister Wednesday night to the piano bar at Tin Pan Alley. Doug was playing.
Oh, no way.
Jackie and Doug are old friends. She had just gotten here. She wanted to hit the ground running. So we went to the piano bar, had a couple of cocktails, sang along with Doug.
Cute.
And then on the way out to go home, I thought we were going home. But of course, Peter was like, Jackie, this is the greatest dive bar in all of America, and pointed at the Old Colony, which of course was not open at all last year. So we were so excited to go back into the OC, and I was like, you guys, we're already kind of hammered. I'm gonna spend $3 on the jukebox. That's how long you kids have, okay? And Peter's like, we only had one drink there. I don't know if that's true. All I know is that nobody woke up feeling okay on Thursday.
Cute.
So like the whole first half of my day yesterday, everybody was still sleeping. But she's awake, she's here now.
Did you have fun? Good.
Did you have too much fun? She had too
That's
much
a
fun.
yes.
But that's what people come to P-Town for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have too much fun, but not too much. Like just too much.
A little bit of kind of sad news. The Provincetown Bookshop is announced that they are no longer going to be in business. They're looking for someone to buy and move the business somewhere else. But that's a bummer. I love to buy my books there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But good news in town. Last night there was a planning board meeting, and our friend Patrick's barracks project got approved. Yeah, very excited.
It just goes to show that birthday wishes do come true. I was wishing that the barracks would win by a 5-0 vote at the planning board, and it did. Patrick, and all the people who are going to live there, you're welcome.
Yeah, I think it's really incredible that everyone's kind of waking up to the housing crisis here in town and trying to push forward in a positive way and create housing for workers in town.
He's going to get to start construction in just a couple of months.
Word.
Remember when we interviewed him and he was like, it's going to be kind of built by next year? And I was like, no way. I'm like, it sounds like a lot of work to do, and he does. They do have a lot of work to do now, but it's amazing that we as a town are taking this step. So thank you, Planning Board. Thank you, Patrick, for going back to the drawing board so many times to make this project better and better and better.
Better for the community, better for the people that are going to be living there. I think that's what's really special about it, is because when I first heard they're going to make like dorm-style housing, I'm like, But he put in so much thought to make sure that it was going to be really incredible and really comfortable and really homey.
Yeah. Lots
to
of
everyone
outdoor
working there.
spaces, very safe and homey.
Safe, yeah.
Lots of outdoor space, lots of communal space.
Yeah, I think one of the most special things about one of the most special decisions he made is most of the people living there are presumably going to be Bulgarian, and he's going to hire a Bulgarian music artist to play there. I think every other Saturday is what he said.
Can we just go?
Yeah,
Like it's open to that part.
It's like kind of my backyard, so.
Backyard concert series.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
See, all of those abutters who are trying to give him a problem, they're going to get music in their backyard.
I'm in a butter, and I'm no problem.
But you were abutting out.
Yeah.
You were doing
Exactly.
what we want neighbors
Yeah.
to do. Abut out.
I was the villain in what was it? The Secret of NIMBY. A Tale of NIMBY.
No, it was The Secret of NIMBY.
Yeah.
You were the villain in
I was
that.
the villain.
Congratulations, you guys were very excited for
Yeah.
you. Now what?
One thing I did that's almost entirely unrelated to Provincetown and the show in general is I learned how to play a game that I've known about since forever, but Magic the Gathering. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
You've never heard of Magic the Gathering? Magic cards?
No. Does it have anything to do with your other favorite game, Boy Beach Orgy?
Kind of, actually. But I learned from a friend, my friend Sonny, who's a new person in town. He's working here at the brewery. He's really incredible. He is a big Magic nerd, and I quickly am becoming one as well. He taught me how to play. If you're a Magic nerd, reach out to me. We're trying to get like a little fun group together.
Is it like a weekly thing?
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But just looking for people who like and enjoy to play with us. I realize I'm really good at it. We played 2 games, and I won both times.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But also check out Harrison's new solo show website, boybeach.org.
I'm gonna...
See what I did there?
Yeah, I see exactly what you did.
Boybeach.org. Are we resetting the set?
Yeah, Showgirls.
Yeah, so you guys, every Monday night, Showgirls starts at 9 o'clock. The next 2 weeks, it's going to be at the Pilgrim House again, where it was this past Monday. And then I believe it moves back to Fisherman Hall for the rest of the summer, which is at our what was once the Provincetown High School. So watch these 2 minutes. This is my favorite part of Showgirls, is the end, when they're all up there against each other and everyone's cheering.
Yeah, the part where I lose my voice.
The part where we all lose money except for Kaya. Oh no, I spoiled the ending.
Spoiler alert.
Show them this video.
Might have to help me. Okay, wait, no, where am I? I'm over here. I'm stoned, stop it! What? Oh, Brian, are you gonna do it? No. It's fine. Brian, come up here, come on. Let's see how you do it. Nice plumber's crack, hon. All right, step forward, Kaya Marie Christoph! Step forward, Mona Moore! Step forward, Mackenzie! Step forward, Delta Miles! Step forward, Breezy! Step forward, Tammy Wynot! Step forward, Too Tall Tallulah! All right, now we just have to decide who's going to win. So there's 4 prizes, okay? So first is 5, and then the second is $250, and the next one's $150, and whatever is left is the other one. I think, I got that COVID gut. I should have just been eating pot the whole time. Because I put on a crop top and
It is?
Great. That looks like so much fun.
That's quick.
Joining us now is Shånn Treadwell, a good friend of ours and the show. We had him on last year, but we had to have him on again because he's got some really exciting news. How's it going?
Great.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I know it's impressive for Shånn to be up and not be still up at this hour. He usually is still up at 8 a.m. rather than up already. Yeah.
Do you work at
Scratching.
night mostly?
I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, tell us a little about your history here in Provincetown.
This is my 9th season.
Work.
I worked at the Boat Slip in a lot of different bars during then. And now I'm here,
Yeah.
opening a gallery.
But you've been doing
tonight.
your art the entire time you've been here, and this is your first opportunity to have a gallery with your name on it.
Yes.
First, tell us about your art. What type of art do you create?
The type of art I create, I'm a photographer, and I mainly do portrait work. Most people know me because of my giant queen collages. And
Very iconically that. Very
Yeah.
iconically Shånn. Yeah. Who are some of your favorite drag queens that you've shot? Remember who's in the room.
Varla Jean Merman is my favorite drag queen that I've ever shot. I actually moved to Provincetown because I came here with a friend to shoot a commercial for Varla Jean. So
Really?
Varla was the first P-Town drag queen that I had ever met.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's a good one to meet first.
I actually, they told me about Varla and I didn't know who she was, and Jeff was walking down the street with Olive Another in the beginning of the day, so I thought that Olive was Varla Jean. And then later on when we went to go film Varla and this 6'2" G.I. Joe was in drag, I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
So after years of being in other people's galleries here in Provincetown, now you're going to have one of your own.
Yep.
First and foremost, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, we were drunk at a bar in Palm Springs, and you told me that you wanted to eventually open a gallery in Provincetown, and I'm just so proud that today's the day.
Oh.
Thank you.
Of course. So what do you think your gallery is bringing to Provincetown that's new and fresh and amazing?
Nothing. I'm bringing in a lot of new artists. I'm not really repping anybody from town except for Derek Macara, who's amazing.
And yourself.
And myself. It's 14 other artists. They're from all over the country. I think it's going to be the same as a lot of the other galleries in town. It's just sort of a younger take on it.
That seems to be the theme of the day.
What, me being old?
Yes. Harrison's too old for this gallery.
Probably.
Tonight's your opening night. You're opening at 6, right?
Yeah, 6 to 9. It's on 170 Commercial. It's right next to Joe's Coffee, the old Bravo space.
Yeah.
Took me a month to redo the space.
Yeah, I kept stopping by to check and see how he was doing and like offering help, but then being like, "Oh, seems like you got it."
Sean's the butch friend who did all the work himself.
Yeah.
Like redoing the floors from the ground up.
I had a lot of help. George Tagaris. I kind of walked over and I was like, "Can you teach me how to do drywall?" And he was like, "Yeah, it'll be like quick." And then he walked in and was just like, "Move," and then did everything.
Thanks, George.
So,
That's a
George,
good friend to have.
Thank you.
Yeah. How many artists are you gonna have in your opening?
Tonight I have, I think it's 6 or 7. I wanted to have everybody, but finding a framer on Cape Cod right now is not possible.
I hear you.
So I've had to drive far, and everyone will eventually be there.
That's really great. Yeah. Are you gonna have some of your own work there?
Yes.
The big drag collages or something else?
Yeah, I have 4 shows that I'm going to be doing myself, and so I think I have 2 of the pieces up.
Some of your flowers?
Not yet.
Okay, just kidding. You haven't revealed that one yet?
Oh no, people know about it.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
When are you going to show it to everybody?
I think that's going to be the Labor Day show.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah.
I've seen a little bits of that. It's really beautiful.
I stole everybody's flowers in town and
Yeah.
took portraits during the pandemic.
You're going to be on Provincetown Community Space so fast.
He's already on it. He's
Pariah.
there right now. He stole your flowers.
It was last year. You can't do anything about it now.
I don't think that's true. Is there a statute of limitation on like thievery of flowers?
I don't know. I mean, Sean's,
better hope not.
Sean's motto is you can't get canceled if you stay canceled. So,
I have it tattooed.
tramp stamp.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, we're really excited for your gallery, Shånn. If you're watching, please stop by Sean's gallery, check out the art, scoop some up, right?
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Right.
What are your hours going to be for the rest of the weekend?
Open. I live in the space now, so
He'll be sleeping there, so just bang on the door at 2 a.m. if you're gonna spend money.
yeah. And even if you're not,
Yeah, totally.
just come.
Go in and check it out. Support our local artists,
Yeah.
please.
So check out Shånn Treadwell's brand new gallery. It's the Treadwell Gallery, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. It's right next to Joe Coffee in the old Bravo space. He did so much really great work to the space. It's really beautiful. Get some coffee, get some weed, and buy some art while you're there.
People love to walk around with coffee.
Yes, you can bring in your coffee, you can bring in your dog, kids. A lot of the work is not family friendly right now, so be warned.
Coffee, dogs, weed, yes. Kids,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the art that you're gonna have, and it's really, really incredible. Maybe I'll dip into my savings and scoop some up.
You have to.
Yeah, and also follow the Treadwell Gallery on Instagram to see a bit of the art if you're not in town and not able to stop by the gallery. Is there going to be a potential for online sales?
Yes,
Great, great. Is it treadwellgallery.com?
it will be.
Great, perfect. Love it. Unless that's already something else, right?
It will be.
Great. Thanks so much for coming in, Shånn.
Thank you.
We'll see you tonight at your gallery opening.
Yes.
Yeah, congrats. Now we're going to check in with a video from our next guest. We're going to see how she spent quarantine, and then she'll be back on to chit-chat about it in a moment. Check it out.
Hello everyone, it's Varla Jean Merman having a margarita. Varla Jean Merman. Varla Jean Merman. Varla Jean Merman, everyone. I don't even know what this is, but it's delicious. I found this jar way underneath my cabinet. I think it's like pickle juice. and a little gin. Well, I went to the CVS today to get toilet paper, and they still don't have any. So you gotta just laugh and say, God, I wish they had toilet paper. This whole coronavirus stuff is really starting to make me raise an eyebrow. And look, honey, I can't. I'm trying as hard as I can, so I haven't been able to see my dermatologist in a long time, so I ordered my own stuff online. I'm just gonna start doing myself because I'm a self-sufficient, wrinkle-free woman. Make a frown face, Varla. There it is. They give you this, they give you this, they give you this, they give you this, they give you this. And I have the greatest idea. So what you do, y'all, you take a Pringles can, take a piece of tape, y'all, and then you tape the receipt to it, and then you have your own roll of toilet paper. But you also have a secret snack. I'm not wearing shoes. I haven't worn shoes in a month. No, I definitely haven't ever worn these. You can't even see a dentist. Oh my God, I've been barefoot for a month. I'm like Britney Spears. Dentist. Who wants to get Pringles out of a can? Have you ever tried to get Pringles out of a can? You gotta put your hand in this really weird position like this, and you cannot wear a ring when you're putting your hand up in there. So you gotta put it in this very weird position, and you work its way in there, and then you get the magical Pringle. Ah! Oh, I didn't see you there. This is not a wig. Technically, it's a hat. Oh. Oh, shh. Oh, God. I injected my face with poppers.
You're a nut.
Well, you definitely had a more fun quarantine than
I did. I had the greatest quarantine. I mean, I travel all the time. I mean, I've done this for a long time, so I've decades. So it was the first time that I spent 9 months at home. Mm-hmm. I could have had a baby. No one would have known it. And I tried, but but I got to stay home. It was great. I mean, I had a great time. And I moved to Fort Lauderdale because I got married a couple of years ago. So it was great because in Florida, we didn't have the pandemic. There's no rules in Florida. And so nothing was closed ever. So it was great. It was really great.
Yeah, Florida sounds fun.
Florida was fun. I'm in Fort Lauderdale now. I mean, I'm from New Orleans, and so I was hesitant about moving because, I used to joke and say that Fort Lauderdale was a sunny parking lot, But actually, I love it, and the people there are so wonderful, and I love it there. But I'm glad that I moved down there. And also, my husband has this great house, and it's on the water, so it was. In New Orleans, I have no view. It's like of another house, so it was nice to be someplace that was nice for all those months.
Were you able to perform down there?
I did some online shows, which I don't really care for. I did a bunch, but because you say a joke and you get no response. Although I have those nights in Provincetown as well. But it was great. I mean, I just did a few, but I love not working. I used to do cameos too, where you can say happy birthday, and I said, I don't even want to do this. So I did nothing for a long time, but it was great. I mean, I can't wait for the next pandemic.
Coming soon.
I'm kidding, I know.
So wait, how long are you back for now? For the whole summer?
I'm here for the whole summer. I actually couldn't wait to go. I mean, we were sad to leave just because we'd been there so long, but then now that I'm here, I can't wait. And I'm here till September 11th. Yeah.
Opening night is?
Tuesday, June. It's been a long year. June 15th.
At the Crown and Anchor?
At the Crown and Anchor, yeah. By the pool again. I mean, I loved it out there last year.
It was great.
Yeah. It just, we have Cape Cod Bay, and so much of the city before, even like Bubala's, the parking lot was on the bay. But I know people want to watch the people, but it's so beautiful, that bay, and so to be outside and Rick spent a lot of money putting lights and sound, and so it was great. I mean, I loved being there. I really did.
I think everyone was like, she jumps in the pool.
Yeah, I'm not jumping in the pool this year.
That's fine.
Well, last year I would jump in the pool, and I had 2 sets of breasts. I had these heavy silicone ones, but then when I was going to jump in the pool, I put on these foam ones. Well, we had to start, we had 80 people allowed, but then, Massachusetts, people were having house parties, so you could no longer have only 50 people at an outdoor gathering. So the first night I said, well, I'll just wear the silicone tits for the first show, and then I'll wear the foam ones for the second. Well, they weigh 26 pounds, and I jumped in the pool, and suddenly I realized, I'm on the bottom.
You're like, how do I get up?
Yeah, I've said that a lot. And so then I had to fight for my life to get up to the thing, and I breathed in water, I was coughing, and they even got worried, the staff, because I didn't come up.
Ouch.
That was a mistake. Yeah, but I'm not going to jump in the pool this year.
Yeah, drowning because of a 30-pound pair of silicone tits with 80 people laughing at you, probably not the most fun way to go.
And it sounded fun to jump in the pool 3 nights a week, but then I had to do it. I had to jump in the pool. I did a show from 8 to 9. At 8:55, I jumped in the pool, and then I jumped in the pool at 9:25.
Wait, what?
I would do 2 shows a night because when we went down to 50 people, we decided to do 2 shows a night. So I jumped in the pool 7 times a week. At some point, the heat got turned off. I don't know when, but it was crazy. But my makeup actually looked better after I got out of the pool.
It's now part of your makeup routine.
Yeah,
Put on my makeup, jump in a pool.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was like water on a polyester napkin. I just shook it off, like fell to the floor. It was funny. Yeah, but no more pool. I'm hoping Dina does it. Maybe someone should just push her in.
Oh my God.
Speaking of Dina, last year we got a lot of really cool collaborations that we wouldn't normally have seen.
Yes.
You had a duet with Miss Richfield.
Oh yes, and we did a show with Dina. That was so great. I mean, it was so great. We've never, all three, we're always working, so we didn't get to do anything together. So that was a lot of fun.
Do you think that's like a one and done, or do you guys have something up your sleeve for this summer?
Well, I would do it again if somebody asked.
Jonathan, are you listening?
That was for performers. It was to benefit performers. We were very lucky. Only a few people got to perform last year, and I don't take that lightly. And so there were so many people who've been, devastated financially. I create my own material, but people who don't, who are actors and dancers and don't have that opportunity. So many people, I don't know what they did. I'm just so glad that things are back and that Broadway will be back and that people have jobs again.
Right.
Because a lot, we don't really do it always for the money and the undeniable glamorous lifestyle.
One of my favorite parts of the
draining my wig out.
The glamour.
The glamour.
Yeah, people need, people perform because they want to be in front of people and to be seen. So to be non-essential and not seen for such a long time, was very difficult. I enjoyed the time off, but I was very lucky.
Right. One of my favorite parts of the pandemic was you kind of opened up the vault of all the old videos that you've had over the years.
Oh, I did. I did a show online. I did 5 of them. And I would do about 15 videos each time, and we would show all these old things from the early 90s on. I had to transfer stuff from videotapes. I did have to edit things out of them.
Otherwise you'd be canceled?
Yes, I would be canceled.
Some of Varla's material didn't age well.
I know, can you believe it? Some things that were funny in the early 90s just don't work now.
That's true.
So that's the only editing I did. I would edit some out, and but they were great. And I showed. I did 5 of them. How many? 15 times 5. What is that? It's a
75.
lot. Yeah. Is that it? That's
Sure.
a lot of videos. So I don't have any more. Yeah. That's it.
It's time to get back to work.
Yeah, I got to film again. I don't like. I used to do videos all the time. That was the staple. That's how I started doing videos to songs. And people would come and they'd love to see them. But now people watch videos all the time on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think now people want live performance. It's just changed. So I don't do as many videos anymore. And people ask me why. And it's not just that, but filming in the daylight is a young girl's game. See, the young theme has ended now. Yeah, I just can't. It drives me out of my mind to see just like bags and stubble and back then we didn't have HD, so things were blended. Like Girls Will Be Girls, the movie I did, they just re-released in HD. I'm like, why?
How dare you?
I know. Like ruin the illusion after 23 years. It's wild.
That's exciting though.
Yeah. No, it was great because a lot of, drag has obviously caught on so much since then, and a lot of these young girls haven't seen it. And I love the movie personally. I think Richard Day, who wrote it, it's so funny, and so I'm glad that now you can watch it on Amazon, Apple Plus, so it's back on.
Almost 20 years later.
20 years later. It is 20 years later.
It is.
Yeah, and I've been coming to Provincetown. This is my 23rd season.
thank you for coming back. As much fun as I know you were having in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, well, I
We're glad
remember
you're
my
home.
first summer, I lived with Jimmy James right over here, right there across from Farland. And Jimmy told me he was so wonderful to me. Jimmy showed me the town and the ropes, and he really showed me how to do it. Back then, we'd flyer on the beach and just leave flyers. Things change. And Jimmy told me he had been here 13 years. And I said to myself, I'll never be here that long. And now it's 23, so. But I love it so much. And just to do the show night after night, if you do a show like one night a week in different places, you never remember the things you ad-libbed and did. So it's so great to be here and do it every night.
What's this year's show called?
It's called Varla J. Merman's Little Prick, and it's about the vaccine and about just how life has changed and about being labeled non-essential.
We can't wait to see it.
It sounds heavy, but it is.
Is it first foray into drama?
Yes, well, I've done some of that too.
We can't wait to see it. Tuesday
Thank you
starts
so much.
Tuesday. Which
starts
nights is
Tuesday
it gonna
night.
be?
I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh,
Only
wow.
one a night. Yeah, because last year I did 7 shows in 4 days for the summer. And I have a very easy schedule: 5 shows, 5 days.
Excellent.
And there's going to be more people allowed on the
Yes, I hope so.
Right.
Well, last year they had to be like 30 feet away from us as well, so it was bizarre because you couldn't see anyone out there. So this will be nice to actually see people.
Well, one of my favorite gags you always do is the like kiss on the cheek.
Oh yes.
Will that be back?
You know, I thought about doing it. I would kiss somebody on the cheek, but then I'd put my lips right on there. Sometimes my tongue in their mouth. So I did not do that last year.
Why?
Pandemic. And I thought about doing it this year, but I think it might be a little too soon next year. Next year, when everybody forgets about this.
They haven't? I'm just kidding.
Guys.
Well, thanks so much for stopping by
Thank
today.
you so much. Thank you for having me. I love the show. Thank
We love you so much. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
We will see you soon.
All right, thank you. Do I leave now?
You can stay. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching this morning. Once again, happy birthday to Bob. If you see him in the street today, give him a little birthday spanking.
Thank you to our sponsors, the Be Well Cannabis Dispensary, the Adam Howard Metalworking Shop at 3 Bradford Street. Go say hi to Adam for us. Cafe Heaven and the Red Inn.
Yeah.
And thanks everybody for waking up in Provincetown.
Wherever you are, we'll see you out and about.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye guys.
Thank you, guys.
Tuesday night, all